Hey there, everyone in the interwebs. Joy here with subrosatea.com. As you can tell, I am really ready for a summer. I cannot wait to tell you all about our new Splash into Summer tea collection. In years past, we've always had summer fruity flavors, but this collection specifically has been revamped. We've got some fan favorites in this collection now, and also some brand new favorites. So I want to tell you, this is it. This is the quintessential bundle that you absolutely need, from poolside sipping to backyard relaxing. These are bright and fruity blends. They're really the ultimate taste of summer in every single glass. I want to say welcome. For those of you who are new, welcome. I do live videos at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time almost every single Sunday. Next Sunday is Memorial Day weekend, so I'm not going to be live then, but the following Sunday is our anniversary, and we always do something special, so we hope that you'll join us there. Friends, if you are new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Joy. I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea. We're a small company based in Northern Ohio, and we'll ship anywhere in the United States. I love a good theme. What can I say? I understand that so many of you are waiting for these fruity blends to start your summer, so I don't want to make you wait any longer. We're going to talk about these teas right now. Hey there, Miss Laura. Thanks for watching live. I appreciate it. It's funny that these particular sunglasses came with my springtime in Paris outfit. If you remember, it's a pink beret and scarf, and they wanted me to wear pink sunglasses too, which I didn't think was terribly French, but here they are making their debut in the Splash into Summertime collection. Okay, tell me this, those of you watching, anybody have a pool? Anybody at all? Trust me, we're going to be fast friends. I absolutely love everything about the summer. I love everything lake. I love to swim. I absolutely cannot wait for this time of year when we get to talk about these delicious fruity flavors. If you're new here, friends, what I'm going to talk about in this video is very specifically our Splash into Summer Tea Time collection. It has 6 teas. I'm also going to tell you about this great device that is going to rock your world if you don't already have one. It's going to screw onto your mason jar. I'm going to talk about that first so you know how easy it is to make iced tea here with our tea at Sub Rosa Tea. Other than that, though, we do have 100 other loose leaf tea flavors, and you can find them both on our website, which is subrosatea.com, and our mobile shopping app. You can go to your favorite app store, search for Sub Rosa Tea, which is 3 words with 2 spaces in the middle. It is free to download the app. So I'm only going to talk about the Splash in the Summer collection, but we have lots and lots of teas, Earl Greys and chais and chamomiles, and all those things. If you're searching for a very specific ingredient, we also have a search bar. You're going to find that to be your friend if you're looking for a specific ingredient. But the collections are the tea flavors are arranged by either a collection or the base of tea. So if you're kind of shopping by caffeine content, let's say you love your green teas, those are low in caffeine, you're going to find those all grouped together. You can always search with the tag green tea, or if you're like a lot of my audience, you're going to search for a themed bundle. Last week, we introduced our Fountain of Youth collection, which, yes, I was dressed like a pirate. I know that's really silly, but research shows you guys love your tea with health benefits. So they are here as well. Lots of health benefits in these teas too. Okay, first up, we have got a couple things here at Sub Rosa Tea. We sell tea accessories, not too many, but just enough. Exactly what you need, and they're perfect for gifts. Wait until you see this one. I'm going to talk about this is called Craft Cold Brew Mason Jar Lid. Friends, if you are watching on social media, don't hesitate to say hi. I don't bite. Even if you're watching on the replay, you can always comment on social media. But some of the things I'm not going to tell you in the video, like all the ingredients of every single tea and the prices of every single size and things like that, because they are on the website. And you can watch this video. It's interactive if you watch it over on our website. There's a page called Live Video Shopping. You'll see that the replay is up shortly. And then as I'm talking about the items, I move the queue. So the item that I have in my hand is in a queue right now, and you could click on it and put it in your cart, or click on it and read all the other details. So here, what we're going to do, this is the mason jar lid. This is the item that we sell. I love selling this because I think a lot of people already have a mason jar. So this is a wide mouth mason jar. Ball manufacturer only manufactures so many different sizes of mason jars. There's the tiny ones like for jam, and then everybody else has probably got this wide mouth jar. So this one in particular is 24 ounces. This is my jam. I love 24 ounces here, friends. But you're going to see that mason jars come in 8 ounces, 16, 32, 1 gallon. Okay, so this is going to fit as long as it's a wide mouth. So it has no bearing on the size of the mason jar. The wide mouth lid. Did you see? The loose leaf tea was already inside. So I already had loose leaf tea in the jar. All I did was add cold water. And next, oh my gosh, you guys, you're going to screw on the lid. But before you do that, I want you to see that there is a filter. It's stainless steel and it's a filter. So when I pour it, all of the tea beverage is going to come out, but all of the tea leaves are going to stay in the jar. This is one of my favorites because when you are cold steeping your tea, it really only takes 10 minutes. You're going to drink all that tea because it's so delicious. You're going to want more. So the tea leaves stay in the jar. You just add more cold water. You can re-steep our tea leaves 3 to 4 times. Easy. I love this method. You can add ice, of course, obviously, if you feel like it. But with this method, you can also put in here mint leaves, lemon peel, frozen berries, anything that your heart desires. You can put right in your mason jar and the lid will strain it. So I'm going to have a sip in just a few minutes and I'm going to set that aside. So that's the cold brew mason jar lid. Who likes to save money? Smash that like button. Definitely, right? Who doesn't? You can buy just the lid if you care to. But if you like all of the 6 teas in this collection, I'm going to save you money when you buy the lid and all the teas. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, we call it a combo pack. So that's where you're going to save the absolute most money. Miss Laura just told me that Daniel just came running down the stairs when he heard your voice. He says he loves mint teas. And Daisy is waving. Hey there, Miss Daisy. Do you have new swimming suits this year? Or are you going to wear next year's swimming suits? I'm still in next year's. I don't get a new one every year, but I kind of suspect that Daniel and Daisy might be in a phase of their life where they get to treat themselves to something new, right? Am I right? What color is it going to be, Miss Daisy? What are you thinking this year? Do you like something with pink in it? It's very fun, right? I've got some really beautiful, I like to wear a swim dress. Yes, I love a cute skirt on the bottom of my swimming suit. Just full disclosure, that's what I'm doing here. I'm sharing with our Splash into Summer Teas. So anyway, friends, I'm going to tell you all about the 6 teas. If you already have our Craft Brew Mason Jar Lid, which I know a lot of people in my audience do, they are definitely been a bestseller here at Sub Rosa Tea. If you just need the tea, you can also buy a bundle. So that's the way you're going to save the most money on just the tea if you like all 6. This collection has got a black tea, 2 oolong, 2 green, and 1 caffeine free. You have 2 sizes when you buy the bundle. So the try me size is a ½ ounce. That's going to make you about 6 to 8 cups. The 2 ounce size, that's what's in my hand, it's a value size. That's going to make you about 20 to 24 servings in the 2 ounce. So for those of you who like fruity flavors, you want to be summer sipping, definitely get the value size. That's where you're going to save the most money. Laura says, yes, they outgrew last year, so they have new ones. Daisy has Paw Patrol. Daniel has Sharks, and they love the pool. Well, that makes me very happy. If you didn't know, Sub Rosa Tea is based in Northern Ohio. We sit right on the shores of Lake Erie. We are very, very lucky. So what is the oddest thing is around in this area, not everyone has a pool because we can get in Lake Erie, which is so great. We are also home to Cedar Point, a world-renowned amusement park that is finally open. And of course, we have islands too in Lake Erie. So definitely get a lot of beach and pool time this summer. First up, for your pool time sipping. Ooh, let me talk about the black tea first. I'm going to do that first. I have to get rid of the towel though. I'm not joking. It's one of my favorite towels because it's so thick and it's making me hot. Okay, first up, friends, the black tea. This is fruit tea. Boy, we have got some fans in our audience who have elevated this tea to next level. They absolutely love it, and I can understand that. If you live in certain regions of the United States, fruit tea is kind of a term. You kind of know what you're getting. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, we've elevated whatever it is you're accustomed to because we're making it with loose leaf tea. So this is a blend of almost everything. This is a blend of black tea and oolong and green tea. And it does have apricot and peaches and pineapple and oranges. It's delicious. It is just literally fruit tea. I don't think you could pick out any specific notes, but it is fun and it is delicious and is definitely recommended for cold steeping. Now, all of these teas, friends, of course, you can make them hot or cold. Our brewing instructions are right on the package. Yes, I know the font is really small, but if you've ever bought tea from us, you know you're going to find the ingredients here. The ingredients, the steeping instructions. So I'm also going to point that out because I literally said the lid will fit on any size jar. My jar is 24 ounces, so that means it's 3 servings of tea. So I'm going to look right here, and this tells me how much tea to scoop out for 8 ounces. So for my jar, that's times 3, of course, but it depends how big your jar is for how much tea. So this is not a case where you need to double the tea because you're making it iced. You can double the tea if you're steeping it hot and then throwing it over ice. That makes a lot of sense. But if you're cold steeping, you don't need to double it. No problem. A very delicious blend. We've had it for years, and it is now a part of the Splash in the Summer tea collection. Okay, next up, I want to talk about the oolong teas. We have a new oolong tea that is here in this collection. This is raspberry lemonade. Raspberry lemonade. My research has shown that everyone wants a berry lemonade. So, of course, I'm going to help you guys out. This is our oolong tea. It does have really sweet lemon. I know that sometimes you think lemon would be sour or tart, but in this particular tea, it is nice and sweet and it marries beautifully with raspberry. I think you're absolutely going to love it. We have yet another oolong tea. If you're not familiar, friends, oolong tea falls right in between. It's not as bitter as black tea. It's not as grassy as green tea. It's nice and smooth. If you are accustomed to going into, let's say, a restaurant and just ordering iced tea, it has that brown tea taste to it. That's what oolong tastes like. It's nice and sweet. It lends itself so wonderfully to iced tea, to steeping cold. So here we have our berries, peaches, and cream. This is another fan favorite. This has been around for a couple of years. People have loved it, so we put it into this collection. This is the berries, peaches, and cream, and it's exactly all of those things. Yes, it really is. So blueberries and strawberries and peaches. It's got that lovely cream taste in the background. It is really one of my favorites, I have to say. And it's also quite strong. So for me, my tea time is typically not with a meal. That I like a strong tea, especially when I'm hot. I really need that hydration and the refreshingness, that it is so nice and bright and sweet. And if you are someone who is really accustomed to adding sweetener to your tea, please take a sip. Take a sip first. I have to say, this one in particular is quite sweet naturally because of all the fruit. There's nothing artificial in there. There's no actual sweetener, but all of the fruity notes together really lend itself to a delicious, really a delicious cup of tea. Next, I want to tell you about the green teas. Another fan favorite making its way into this Splash into Summer collection. This is our pineapple mango punch. In years past, we have had a tea called tropical fruit that kind of morphed into what people really wanted, and it was pineapple and mango. This is delicious, and it's a green tea. So like I was saying, green tea is low in caffeine. It's around 20 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup. So if you are going to enjoy our green teas hot, please do remember to use steaming water and not boiling. I also recommend a shorter steep time than what you might be accustomed to. To Sains, it won't matter. If it's caffeine free, you can let it go, no problem. But green teas are a little more delicate, and it should be nice and bright and sweet on its own. If it is grassy to your palate, I'd recommend either less on the temperature or less on the steep time. Next up, a new one by request. I love it when I can appease our customers, our good customers. They know exactly what they want, and I'm happy to help. This is Lavender Lemon Chill. This is really not like anything we've had before, but it was requested. So I do hope that everyone will give it a try and give me your honest feedback. I definitely want to know what you're thinking. This is a green tea. Yes, it's got lemon and lavender. Yes. Like I was saying, I think a lot of people nowadays are asking for tea specifically because they've had like something similar somewhere else, but it just wasn't quite right. One of my favorite things to order when I'm out and about and don't have my own for whatever reason is a Arnold Palmer. That's a mix of lemonade and iced tea, which you can get often. It's a well-known mixed drink that doesn't have alcohol in it, so it's perfect for lunchtime. And I think that with the addition of lavender, you're going to get all of the flavor notes and even more that you didn't know that you wanted. And it's so good as an iced tea. It is so bright and refreshing, and it's light but flavorful, sweet yet almost floral. I wouldn't necessarily call it a floral tea, but I think it's really spot on. So I do hope that you will give it a try and send me your feedback to this new flavor. Next up, friends, we have our Fruity Sangria making its way into the Splash Into Summer collection. This is Fruity Sangria. This is the only caffeine-free in this collection. We do have over 50 flavors that are completely caffeine-free. This one is cranberry and cherry. It is a really fun mix. This particular mix does steep up really well in cold water. I think one of my favorite things to do though is to steep it in cold, like something else, like 7-Up or Sprite. This makes a really fun martini. You can steep it right in cold gin or vodka in the fridge. You could steep it up in cold lemonade or add it to that because of the cranberry and cherry, because they're almost like opposites when you think about lemonade. So definitely having fun. I know that some of you are going to have those summertime parties. There's a holiday weekend coming up. Like I said, I'm not going to be live on Sunday. With the holiday weekend, that these would be absolutely perfect for that. Oh, and that reminds me, my tea should be done. So again, friends, I steeped up the berries, peaches, and cream. That's why it's such dark color. It's gorgeous, and it really just took 10 minutes. I was chatting for probably 15, but all you do is pour. And as you can tell, all of the tea leaves are staying right in the mason jar, and all I'm getting is the delicious iced tea in my cup. I don't see any other questions from the people who are watching live, so I want to say thank you. Thank you for your time. I do hope you will join us 2 weekends from now when we celebrate our 14th business anniversary. And until then, friends, no matter what you do with the rest of your day, I hope you have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends.